Hi guys, it's Laura. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. So today it's gonna be my dinner diary. I'll be filming for an entire week my dinner, and I will also include the macros. And let's start with today's dinner, which is this wonderful huge salad. This is a nice mix of lettuce with onion, and there is tomatoes, mushrooms, black beans, cilantro, avocado, and I sprinkled crushed walnuts on the top, and then I drizzled a little bit of lemon juice on it. Sometimes when I eat salads like this, I would eat them with these tortilla sheets and a little bit of coconut yogurt, but this is a pretty huge bowl and there is the black beans and walnuts and avocado, and I don't think I would be able to finish this portion with a tortilla sheet, so I'm just gonna eat this today. Tonight I'm not that hungry because I ate quite a lot for breakfast and lunch, and I also had a snack in the afternoon, so I made myself only a small salad for now, and I'm gonna eat it with this potato bread that I just baked. The recipe should be already up on my channel, so I will link it down below. This is something my grandmother used to make and I veganized the recipe, so let's go a little bit closer. So that's the salad. So it's again mixed greens with beetle beans this time. These are these big beans that come from Austria. I chopped half a red onion and put it in, and then I added just one medium-sized tomato, and I poured a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and I have here 2 pieces of the potato bread. And as I said, I'm not that hungry, so I will eat this for now, and it's possible that I will have something else later, and should that be the case, then of course I'll let you guys know. Well, I finished my salad with the potato bread, then I waited for about 15 minutes, and then I thought, why not treat myself a little bit? So I have here this non-dairy ice cream. It's the Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. It's so delicious. So I have here this bowl full of this chocolatey yumminess. My tonight's dinner is a little repetitive when you look at yesterday, but it has 2 reasons. First of all, I really want a salad again because I had pizza for lunch and it's really hot outside and I don't feel like eating anything cooked. And second, I made the potato bread again because at the end I ate my pieces yesterday, but I ended up hating the flavor because it was made with a little bit of buckwheat flour. I had some buckwheat flour I wanted to use up, and I really don't like the flavor. And I hated it that much that it was even one of the very, very few cases when I threw some food away, because Jack was like, he has bitten a part of the potato bread and he said like, not gonna happen. So I made it today again, and I made it with just plain flour. It is not as puffy as it was yesterday, but that's okay. It tastes really good and way, way, way better than yesterday. It's absolutely no comparison. It actually tastes a little bit like potato pancakes. It's really yummy. So anyway, so tonight I'll have again a salad. The salad is a little bit different than yesterday, so let's go over what's in there. So I have here again a tomato and there's red onion. Today I added also a quarter of big red bell pepper. Then there is half an avocado here in the middle. I have here mushrooms. I have here also black olives today, and again beetle beans, and then I sprinkled on the top crushed walnuts and cilantro, and I poured a little bit of balsamic vinegar on it. That's just something I enjoy recently a lot, and I will have it with 2 pieces of the delicious potato bread that does not taste like shit because there's no buckwheat flour in it, and I will also have a glass of almond milk. Sometimes I just feel like drinking plain almond milk or cashew milk or oat milk. This is something I don't do very often. I usually use blend milks only when I'm cooking or in my chocolate chai tea, but sometimes I'm just craving it and there's nothing wrong with that. So I have here a small glass of almond milk. I didn't really set up the chronometer to anything special. I do have a certain ratio that I want to achieve. It's the ratio between the macronutrients, so I set it up to 30% protein, 50% carbohydrates, and 20% fat. But let's be clear, I'm not a person who would get up and plan my meals around this. I basically eat and then check, am I anywhere near? And if I notice that over a certain period of time, let's say the fat intake is too high, then I would look at the recipes and at the food that I was eating, and I would adjust it a little bit so that I'm at least a little bit closer. But I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna weigh every single thing that I'm eating, and I'm not gonna check the calories on every single thing I'm eating. I'm just doing it here for you guys so that you know how many calories the food has and how about the macronutrients, because I think it's interesting, and especially for those of you who are starting eating plant-based diet, it might be also very important. But my daily life doesn't look like that. I just eat, and I'm trying not to eat too much oil and, let's say, too much chocolate and stuff like that. For me, it all comes back to common sense. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of oil I'm eating. I'm trying to eat fats in their natural form. But I do cook with either coconut oil or peanut oil or any other plant oil because I like it, and I still enjoy occasionally chocolates or ice cream. I'm not a person who would want to starve themselves. I love food and I just enjoy eating. Tonight I'm cooking these vegan steaks. The brand is called Vivera. These steaks are soy and wheat based. They taste really delicious. Quite similar to the Beyond Burger, only the texture is a little bit different, where the Beyond Burger looks and feels like minced meat, and this feels a little bit more stringy. And as always, I will be having this with mashed potatoes. And here we have my dinner. So it's this amount of mashed potatoes. It's quite a lot. I really like mashed potatoes, always love them. And the Vivera steak. So it's very simple, but that's something I really felt like eating tonight. After I finished the Vivera steak with the mashed potatoes, I also had a little piece of this delicious apple pie that I baked today. This is a recipe I will film very soon. I veganized a recipe that I have seen on Katrin Bern's channel, and it turned out so lovely. This is the second time I made it, and oh my gosh, I really, really love it. Tonight we are going out for dinner. We are going to the restaurant Veggies. I reviewed the restaurant, so I will link the video down below, and once we will be there, then I will show you what I'm gonna have tonight. So Jack and Dad are going to have the steak bowl, and I'm gonna have this feijoada bowl. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, with black beans, vegetable stew with pea protein, quinoa, and orange slices. So I learned that I'm supposed to pronounce it feijoada bowl, and here it is. It looks amazing and it smells amazing. And there is my dad's and Jack's steak bowl, and they are also going to bring barbecue sauce. Oh, and I'm drinking basil lemonade with pepper with regular tap water, because by default they have it with soda, but I don't like carbonation, so I always order it with just tap water. And because it's me, I always have space in my stomach for dessert. So this is vegan tiramisu. There are some berries on the top and orange slice, and I don't understand why I am explaining it to you. No, mine. Seriously, I think I'm having a food baby. I feel like I'm gonna explode, but it was so good. Today it's Saturday, it's beautiful outside. It was actually quite chilly in the afternoon because it was windy. It was warm but windy, and when I was sitting outside and when I was editing a video, I had to put on socks and long pants, but the wind is gone and it's super nice, so we're having our dinner outside in the yard. I made Beyond Burgers with mashed potatoes with celery. So I cooked a few pieces of celery with 2 potatoes. I salted them lightly, and then I simply mixed them with the hand mixer. And then I made something very simple, but something I enjoy a lot. It's just tomato salad with red onions and balsamic vinegar. And I have here fruit iced tea. I just cooked an iced tea that I had at home. I think it was like strawberries and something else. And I put a few ice cubes in it. It's sugar-free and it's absolutely delicious. So this is our dinner. Today is Sunday, and this is also going to be the last day for this dinner diary. We just came back from the park. Jack and I grabbed our bikes and we went to the park with Hercules. We went on a nice walk and I'm about to stretch and then I'm gonna cook dinner. We decided that tonight, since it's really warm, we're gonna have a nice salad bowl with black beans, and I will also make grilled tofu with sweet chili sauce. So here is the salad. I put in mixed lettuce, then there is onion, black beans, a little bit of red bell pepper. It was a leftover piece I wanted to use up. Then there is 1 tomato, walnuts, and balsamic vinegar. So it's pretty simple, but really good, and it smells wonderful. And here we have the tofu. So I always marinate it in a bit soy sauce with any type of starch that I currently have at home. Today it was tapioca starch, and here we have something I'm currently obsessed with, which is sweet chili sauce. And like the sweet chili sauce with baked tofu is right now one of my favorite things to eat. So that is the first course. There's actually one thing I forgot to mention that's also in the salad, and that is cilantro. Here we have the second course. We have to go inside because mosquitoes were literally eating us alive. And we are having leftover pancakes from in the morning. So it's the chocolate protein pancakes, and you can clearly see what's on the top: a coconut yogurt, fresh berries, and agave syrup. And that's our second course. There are a couple of things I should mention before I say goodbye. So first of all, I'm not a nutritionist, so everything you have seen was by no means any advice. I was just sharing what I had for dinner for an entire week. And if you need any nutritional advice, please seek a professional. And a couple of other important things. First of all, I'm taking a multi every day that covers also my vitamin B12 intake, and I'm also taking vitamin D3 drops. Every day besides Sunday, I'm having a smoothie in the morning that is quite calorie dense. It has something around 800 kilocalories, so I will write down below the current recipe with the nutritional value. And Sundays we are having either overnight oats or tofu scramble or pancakes, and today we had chocolate protein pancakes with fresh berries. I have a recipe for that, so I will link it down below. And the nutritional value for my lunch is usually pretty similar to the nutritional value for my dinner. I'm trying to eat a nice variety of foods. And depending on how much sport I'm doing and simply how hungry I am, I might have a snack between a lunch and dinner. It always depends. So I usually eat a little bit over 2000 kilocalories a day, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. Again, it depends on how active I am on that day and also how hungry I am, because there are days when I just don't feel hungry, so I eat a little bit less and then I kind of catch up the next day. And I'm always making sure that I stay hydrated. I drink lots of tap water. And I think that's all I should mention. If you have any questions, please write them down below in the comments. I hope that this video has been in any way interesting or helpful for you. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much and see you soon. Bye!